cherish, and I don't want their presence here to support me makes it more important that this session works, because I know before I leave, they will connect some deals in terms of business. And the Canadians here should have the belief and trust that I have some solid people here that they can partner. So, I bring you warm greetings from the President and the people of Ghana. I also bring you greetings from Kumasi, because that's where they gave me permission to travel here. And therefore, they said I should send their greetings to you here. So, it's a great honor to be here in Canada, a special guest of honor, for this important meeting of the Ghana-Canada Chamber of Commerce. So, I thank the organizers for the gracious invitation and for choosing a theme that speaks directly to the demands of our time. So, borderless business, connecting Ghana and Canada through trade, investment, and partnerships. So, this theme is both timely and visionary. It reminds us that the world has changed. Distance is no longer the barrier it once was. Technology has shortened oceans. Capital moves across continents. Ideas travel in seconds. Young entrepreneurs in Kumasi, Accra, Toronto, Vancouver, Calgary, and Montreal can collaborate without ever meeting in the same room. So, while business may become borderless, values must not disappear. So, borderless business must not mean business without responsibility. So, it must not mean investment without conscience. It must not mean profit without people. So, it must mean opportunity without exclusion, partnership without exploitation, and prosperity shared with dignity. So, in Asante tradition, we say that when elders sit in council, they do not deliberate only for themselves. They deliberate for the child yet unborn, the farmer in the village, the trader in the market, the apprentice learning a skill, the widow seeking justice, the chief carrying responsibility, and the stranger who comes in peace. So, it is in that spirit that I speak today. Canada and Ghana are not strangers. Our relationship has grown over many decades through diplomacy, education, development cooperation, migration, trade, investment, mining, Asanku, agriculture, governance, health, culture, and people-to-people exchanges. Since Ghana's independence in 1957, Ghana has remained one of Ghana's respected partners to national development and democratic consolidation. The friendship between our two countries has extended beyond government offices. It has lived in classrooms, hospitals, communities, businesses, churches, universities, farms, mining towns, and family homes. Many Ghanaians have studied in Canada, worked here, raised families here, and contributed meaningfully to Canadian society. Many Canadians have also worked in Ghana, invested in Ghana, taught in Ghana, served in Ghana, and built enduring friendships with our people. For us in Asantehene, this relationship has also found expression through the cordial and respectful engagements between Menchia Palace and the Canadian High Commission in Ghana. Over the years, successive Canadian High Commissioners, diplomats, and officials have paid visits to Menchia Palace. These visits have not been ceremonious. There have been occasions for dialogue on education, health, mining, culture, youth development, governance, community advancement, and economic cooperation. The palace has always welcomed friends who come with respect, partnership, and goodwill. Many visits by Canadian High Commissions, past and present, and I refer to our indefatigable, the workaholic High Commission.
So,
demonstrates Canada's appreciation of the role of traditional institutions in Ghana's national life. In Ghana, traditional authority remains an important partner in development. It helps sustain social harmony, community legitimacy, land relations, cultural identity, conflict resolution, and local mobilization. A nation develops best when modern institutions and traditional wisdom work together.
so,
The relationship between Ghana and Canada has produced many benefits. Canada has contributed to Ghana's development by supporting health, education, agriculture, governance, gender equality, private sector development, food security, and institutional strengthening. Across Ghana, Canadian-supported programs have helped improve lives and expand opportunities.
so,
In the Ashanti region, Canada's friendship has also been felt through development cooperation, local partnerships, health-related initiatives, education support, mining sector development, community development, and private sector activity. These interventions have contributed to the well-being of our people and have strengthened the bonds of cooperation between Canada and Asantehene.
so,
We acknowledge this history with gratitude. But gratitude must not make us complacent. Friendship must lead to greater ambition. Goodwill must become an enterprise. Enterprise must create jobs. Jobs must provide dignity. Dignity must lead to peace and shared prosperity.
so,
That is the challenge before us today. The economic relationship between Ghana and Canada is significant, as it remains below its full potential. Recent figures show that two-way trade between Ghana and Canada reached approximately $483 million Canadian dollars in 2024.
so,
With Canada exporting about $360 million Canadian dollars to Ghana and importing about $166 million Canadian dollars from Ghana.
so,
Ghana has become one of Canada's important trading partners in sub-Saharan Africa. These figures are encouraging, but they also tell us that much more is possible. Canada exports to Ghana include cereals, vehicles, machinery, equipment, and industrial products. Ghana exports to Canada include cocoa, agricultural products, soybeans, and other commodities. These trade patterns are useful, but they also remind us of an old challenge. Ghana must not remain only a supplier of raw materials.
so,
We cannot be satisfied with supporting cocoa beans, exporting cocoa beans, and importing expensive chocolates. We cannot be satisfied with exporting minerals and importing finished products. We cannot be satisfied with exporting talent and importing solutions.
so,
We must process, manufacture, brand, certify, package, innovate, and then complete.
so,
The future of Ghana-Canada trade must therefore move from commodity exchange to value creation. Ghana is ready for a serious partnership. Ghana offers Canada a stable democratic partner in West Africa, a youthful and energetic population, abundant national resources,